All right, ChatGPT is not plagiarism. It doesn't copy verbatim complete thoughts. It doesn't even stitch together pieces of other complete works. Identical matches might occur, right? Sure. Because it works through a logical progression of what the next best or most likely word should be. Think of it like autocomplete on steroids. But this is actually really similar to how humans construct sentences. But it's referencing and using actual work created by people. Oh, okay, come on. So do you. We all do. Every thought you have, every word you speak originated from something you learned from somewhere else, from someone else's work. That's how we learn and evolve. It's like cooking up a delicious original meal with ingredients from various sources. I'm not saying go out and steal other people's ideas or creations, and definitely don't steal other people's meals. I'm saying that everything you create is an amalgamation of several pieces of information that you've gathered, referenced, and learned from other places and other people. You piece them together in your own style to convey a thought, a creation, a story, and then you call it your own. And that's what ChatGPT does, except it doesn't claim ownership. You do. And it doesn't really even want to meddle for it and doesn't want to make videos of itself doing it. And by the way, where is that line? Where's that line that at some point we're allowed to claim that our own thoughts and ideas are our own and no longer referenced from an expert source? At what point do we become that expert, that source? It's like asking when a student becomes a master. Mind-blowing, right? But aha, you claim. See? You are claiming ownership of something that you didn't create. ChatGPT created it. All right. So now we agree that it is, in fact, ChatGPT creating it and not stealing or plagiarizing from other people. But is it wrong for me to claim ownership for something a bot created? And what about profiting from it? How dare I profit from it when I didn't even do the work? It's like accusing a DJ of stealing music just because they're mixing it up. Wait, okay, so hold on. Does a salesperson make the goods that they sell? Do restaurants grow the food they cook? Do you think the chef should go pick the tomatoes himself? You're not actually doing the work. And ChatGPT was trained on data sets that were taken from the internet without the owner's consent. Okay, so why do they mark up the price? They add the cost of extra time they spend preparing the goods, or maybe they make it more convenient for the consumer to access the goods. Even using ChatGPT, I had to think of the concept, engineer the prompt, scrub and validate the output, prepare the presentation, and finally, I provide the information, story, or art to my consumer. The argument that data sets were stolen or scraped from the internet without consumer consent is absolutely ridiculous. It's the internet. If you don't want your information read or referenced, don't make it publicly available. It's like putting up a billboard and then complaining when people look at it. If people don't want to pay for something so easily produced, then they're welcome to go create with ChatGPT on their own, which, by the way, is a lot easier than creating sellable goods or growing food. So why don't they? Or why don't you? Like it or not, ChatGPT and other large language model technologies are here to stay. And they're only going to get even better at replacing human tasks, thoughts, and works. It's the next technological evolution, like the printing press, the automobile, or the internet. Newsflash, it's not going away just because you don't like it or think it's somehow unethical. So buckle up, Buttercup, and learn to leverage the power of large language models like ChatGPT, because let's face it, AI isn't going to take your job. Somebody who knows how to use AI will. And that's the tea, folks. Mic drop.